Let's watch Belly and Conrad walk and talk. Every scene in the finale has a purpose, and this scene is when we finally see them start to get to the heart of the matter and talk about the things that have led them to where they are today. This is about the midpoint in the episode, and I just want to quickly point out that the writers did a wonderful job with the pacing in the storytelling. Over the course of this episode, we saw Belly and Conrad gradually enter into deeper intimacy physically and emotionally. They couldn't just jump right in or hook up first and talk things out later. These are really two people who are getting to know each other again for the first time as new individuals. So there's a certain progression that needed to happen in order for this reunion to truly feel good to us, the audience. So first, we had to see if they could even simply enjoy each other's company. We had to see if Conrad could get along with Belly's friends and fit into her new life. We had to see if they still had any romantic attraction and chemistry. And it's only with those boxes checked can we begin to address the elephant in the room.
So did you have a good birthday, Billy? Do you want me to call you Isabel now?
No. I want you to call me Belly.
This moment is so meaningful to me because, one, it's another example of Conrad's willingness to accept whichever version of herself that Belly chooses to become. And two, this moment is also symbolic of Belly beginning to reconcile her past with her present. She's accepting a part of herself, a previous version of herself that she had rejected.
And it was a pre-birthday. I've only been 22 for about an hour and a half.
Okay, does anybody have an idea as to why she keeps on clarifying that it's not her actual birthday, that it was a pre-birthday? She must have mentioned this at least 3 times in this episode, and I can't figure out why. But I know there must be a reason if it was intentionally written into the show.
But yes, it was a very good birthday. It was perfect.
Can I admit something to you?
Look at her face. She just got so nervous.
I thought that you might be hiding out. Like, maybe you were punishing yourself for everything that happened.
He's not wrong.
Like, you'd sent yourself into exile, and not because I thought you deserved that, but more because that's kind of what I was doing for a long time. And maybe a part of me wanted to believe that this was temporary, that you would just forgive yourself and come home.
Conrad.
And no, I know. That's totally off base.
It's so interesting to me that she interrupts him because in a moment she's going to admit that he's not totally off base. To me, this moment speaks to something inside Belly, that there's a fear or a rejection of the expectation that she would do this for a guy or because of a guy. That maybe that's how she used to be, having come to Paris because of her situation with these 2 guys. But she's making an objection that she's not the same person anymore, that staying in Paris is something that she's doing only for herself. And in this next moment, we're going to see Belly show this vulnerability and acknowledge what Conrad is saying, but only after Conrad shows her that he understands her and sees her for who she is today.
I get that. You're not hiding out. You have made this amazing life for yourself, and I'm just happy I got to see it.
Me too. You're not all wrong. I think I was kind of hiding out at first. It was really hard and really lonely, and I guess I kind of did think that I deserved that.
I know you're not the villain, right?
Come on. We both know I am. I came between you and Jer. I broke your family.
We all broke it. It was not on you to keep our family together.
This exchange tells us that Belly's emotional anguish had to do with so much more than just this love triangle between her and the two brothers. This tells us that Belly ran away to Paris not just because of her romantic situation, but that she carried tremendous guilt and shame for what happened within these two families. She felt singularly responsible for breaking the bond between these two brothers, for how it affected everyone else in these two families, and for destroying the very thing that she loved, her chosen family.
We were kids. We weren't trying to hurt each other. And I can guarantee you that whatever promises we made back then, nobody would hold you to them today. Let me just speak for myself. I won't.
This is similar to the conversation that Conrad and Jeremiah had at Susanna's grave. They're all realizing that they each carry the burden and the guilt for having made these promises to Susanna and having failed to fulfill them. Belly's promise to Susanna was to look after Conrad, and here Conrad just unknowingly freed her from that responsibility, and we can see on Belly's face her sense of relief.
Jer knows I'm here.
Look at her face processing this very important piece of information.
And he's okay with that?
I don't know. He said good luck.
Like, good luck. Or like, good luck.
Conrad knows Belly's heart and what's important to her. This is very similar to the first time that they try to be together. He knows that he and Belly can't move forward until she knows that Jeremiah will be okay with all of this.
There's a full moon tonight.
I like being under the same moon as you again.
Notice how she looks away.
Belly,
I want to take you to one more place. Come on.
Conrad was testing the waters and trying to wade in a little bit deeper emotionally and romantically, but Belly wasn't ready. She cuts him off and says, I want to do this because this reunion is going to happen at her pace and on her terms. And Conrad is happy to follow her lead.